Hey team, this is a quick video to show you what's going on with the CPD this week, coming at you from my bedroom rather than Ketch's stuffy classroom on a Wednesday afternoon. Before we proceed, if you know how to work Google Drive, then this might be a bit patronizing for you. Um, you can listen if you're stuck with the instructions, but if you know how Drive works, then feel free to just not bother watching this. But if you haven't used Google Drive before, then this is a quick video to show you how to navigate to the work and an explanation of what we're going to be doing. So first things first, get into Google Drive. If you log into Google or if you log into Google Classroom, you will see that you've got your own personal icon here, and then next to it you've got this grid of dots. If you click on the grid of dots, and then it opens up all of the applications that Google offers, including Classroom, Meets, and then you've got Google Drive here. So click on Google Drive, it will take you to your own Google Drive. Now, Google Drive is basically a place, it's a cloud file sharing area. So any files that you upload onto Google Drive, you'll be able to access them remotely from wherever you log in. So it's quite useful for that reason. I have all my stuff on Google Drive, as you can see here. These are my own private folders. But the work for the CPD is going to be in the shared drives. So you're going to click on the shared drives. Any work that is shared into is accessible by anybody else that has access to that shared drive. So each department has its own shared drive. I know maths use it pretty effectively. And there is now one here for CPD as well. So if you click on the CPD shared drive, and it will bring up the files that are present in it here that I've recently been using, and then the Term 6 folder. So you need to navigate through the folders to Term 6. We've got Week 1, Remote Learning. I'm going to be adding the folders week by week as we go through, but this week's session is on Remote Learning Pedagogy and Strategies. So click in here, and then you can see you've got two files, which I'll come to in a second, and then examples of best practice. So the first thing that you need to do for your CPD this week is go into your own Google Classroom and find a piece of work that you think has received good engagement from students. It could be a quiz, a form, a doc, a worksheet, anything that has produced good engagement for students. And I want you to save it into this folder, Week 1 Remote Learning Best Practice. Now, to save it into this folder, if you double click, or if you're on a MacBook, do the old click with the two fingers, and you pull up this bar here, you just click on upload files and you upload it and it goes straight into the folder. If it already exists as a Google Doc, then what you can do is you click on the Google Doc, like I just did there, double click, and then you have the option to move to. So if you click on move to, you can then navigate using these arrows to the folder that you want to move it to. Okay. So that's the two ways to put your best practice for remote learning work into the Week 1 Remote Learning Pedagogy folder. Now, the next task that I'd like you to do for this week's CPD is we've got this document here, which is a Remote Learning Strategies document. And I've basically taken a cruise through internet, through Twitter, and I've found some examples of how to adapt your pedagogy so that it is suitable for online learning. These three hyperlinked sources here are really good examples of either resources that are suitable to online learning or actual pedagogy and teaching strategy. This first one here is a video, which I highly recommend watching, and then the other two are blogs that have lots of information. So have a cruise through those and see what you think. And then down here, I've collated resources that are specific to each subject in and that are suitable for remote learning in Google Classroom. So the last activity, or the main activity, should I say, for this week's CPD is in this document here, which is a live Google Doc document. That means that anybody that is in this folder can access it and edit it in real time. So anything that you write in there will be visible to everyone else that has a document. Come on, load. Wow. All right, there we go. So in this document, there's some instructions at the top, and everybody's a teacher has a row to fill out their reflections. So the reflections are centered around what has been working well so far, what things do we like from looking at other people's Google Classrooms, and what have been the challenges of remote learning. So I'd like everybody to write their reflections in there, please. As part of this activity, you will need to go into other people's Google Classrooms, which we all have access to, and have a little look through what they've been up to, and think about how you can pinch some people's practice and incorporate it into your own. I hope that makes sense, and I hope